Why Christian pick up the light?
Is this Facebook? I mean, is this YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube?
You know what?
You haven't set up like.
I'm gonna go live on TikTok.
Oh, that'd be fun.
When we get on the thing over there.
Heck yeah.
Alright, so let's pull out the nigga. Honestly, in this time we had a high noon while we was waiting for the high noon drink. I didn't think about it. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. But y'all, yeah, the high noons are cold now.
You go ahead.
They were cold before.
Anybody want a high noon while I'm standing at high noon? Sure. They're gonna dehydrate me. I need to prepare.
Is high noon like an English thing? Because isn't that something that like
high noon, high tea?
Do you drink?
A little bit.
Hydration, libation.
Do you drink these?
Constipation.
Have you ever had one?
Graduation.
Just try one.
It's like little
sparkling
seltzer.
water, but it's
It feels like seltzer water.
Is it like, what does it taste like?
Seltzer water.
It's literally just like.
It's a seltzer water.
You have a little like flavor to it though?
But they say not Luke, what's up?
Yeah, try one.
Hey, my boy, not Luke. Keep been following us since last year, bro. When I was
gonna
doing the
give this one
college
to me?
football streams.
Just try it real
Oh,
quick.
you going? Okay.
Just try it first.
The passion. Well, this is on it's delicious. You're gonna take this.
Everybody got a high noon.
I mean, no, I don't want you.
You watching the juice?
Yeah, I said try it.
Okay.
Here.
I'll get him another.
Dang, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to like steal yours. That's what I'm saying.
No, there's enough to go
Ladies,
around.
this is what we do.
There's enough to
me
go
lady.
around.
This is what we do.
Okay, I got you. This is what we do.
Alright, time to talk about my birthday.
Is that why you guys do this all today?
Yes. What we gonna do?
I thought you were going to take us to Jamaica.
After that New Jersey trip.
Yo, no, that's you said.
We
Not
either
Luke.
gotta do-
Yo, what's good?
We gotta do. I want to do a casino theme.
You really want to do that.
Yeah,
For
or
what?
They
or.
needed to say, babe, that's what I want. So
Well, I was about to tell you, it's 2 options. Let me finish.
For your birthday?
Yeah, I said either a,
stuff is where you get
either a casino theme or an Afro festival.
Afro festival.
Not Afro,
Bro,
like-
you have
like-
to plan that a little bit
Like,
longer.
you know
though.
what I'm talking about? What's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Afro.
Like an
Afro beats.
Yeah, like an Afro beats party.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I got if we want to do a casino theme, I've got some like stuff where that are like casino style, but they're like shots.
Do y'all play cards?
Yeah.
Y'all play cards?
Now we about to play this. We about to play this. The hot takes game.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, my boy Nalu said he said he's just thinking on my streams. College football 26 gonna be lit.
I know.
Honestly-
They may have some.
Oh, I was trying to show you on college football, bro.
What?
So I was playing my dynasty, right?
Cards, playing cards.
And so what I've been doing is I've been trying to play it as realistic as
Y'all wanna
possible.
try this?
And I got
Yeah,
lucky.
go ahead.
I got lucky and won a national championship with a 2-star school.
Honestly, though, it be streaky like that, which is why I
So
like
this
it.
one is hot.
Yeah. But I went to Iowa, bro.
Yeah. I know with Nebraska.
Nebraska,
I
yeah.
won. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
You got lucky.
How that happened? Yes, sir. 26
Oh,
about
that's
to be good.
But nah, so look, so I have
They would have an opinion
a
on that
top
mug.
50 recruiting class for that school.
Okay.
So I jumped to
They
Iowa.
would have an opinion.
I won a national championship with that current roster that they had.
I feel like it's gonna.
I ended up,
argument though. There you go.
I ended up winning a national championship and I moved to Louisville. No, I went to Toledo.
Okay.
I ended up winning my conference championship, but then lost.
Well, they in the MAC.
Toledo, yeah.
Yeah.
I ended up winning my conference championship with them. But this is the first time this happened though. So I left Toledo. That's where I was at, I forget the school, but I was at a small school, then I went to Iowa, then I went to Toledo, and now I'm at Louisville, right? So randomly, I was looking at like, I went and looked at the roster because Iowa's ranked this season now.
Okay.
And the players that I recruited from that team, I was just like, it threw me off because the players that I recruited are now, they're like 80s and 90s, like they're fire.
So you set them up for it. Did it with me at Rutgers.
Yeah.
When I was a rep coach for Rutgers and I went over to I forgot whatever school. I forgot what school it was. The Rutgers was still ranked. All of the people I I have a crew that would still.
Bro, that's so fire.
But it's like in real life, but someone that would transfer with me.
I know. That's the only thing about it. I hope 26 has that.
You're not gonna die.
I was gonna say, all right, so for 26, this would be my dream stream, right?
I'd rather
All
do
right.
this.
I make a setup at a football field.
Yeah.
I do it if I was in Jersey, I do all right to do it. But being
Alright,
at
y'all.
a football field, and then every
Like what?
subscriber with 5 subs, I do a 40.
Oh no.
I feel like this
40-yard
one's gonna be
dash.
funnier for
I play it,
Ross.
pause it, floop,
Oh baby.
and come back. Got a headache.
Truth or
That'd be
dab,
crazy.
y'all.
That would be crazy, though.
Either truth or dab.
What's up, Kevin?
Or hot takes.
Or
Hot
we
takes.
gonna argue. We gonna
I
argue.
want hot takes.
Yeah, everybody
I
wants
don't know.
to
I've never
argue.
played either one of these.
I
This
want
one is
hot
just
takes.
truth or dare. But when
But
you
with
take-
hot sauce.
But with hot sauce, and this one is you gotta argue. That's essentially what it is.
I like
You gotta
hot
have a
takes,
good.
though.
I like
Play
hot
hot
takes.
takes before?
But you gotta have a
Yeah.
good argument. You gotta have like. If it says like.
Yeah, there's like a
Like.
Oh,
All right, hold on.
we don't have to
Give me
play
an
the game
example.
by the rules.
It's like one is like cats are better than dogs.
And
Then
then-
if you think cats are better than dogs, you have to come up with a really good reason why.
Oh,
cats are
let's
better.
do that.
You know
There's
what I
a
mean?
I was on a debate team in high school.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
But there's a process
Great
to
Debaters
it.
is one of my favorite movies of all
Bro,
time.
why do niggas sleep on
I don't know.
It's a great movie.
Quarterback.
Great
Honestly,
Debaters.
wide receiver was the most fun to play.
Bro,
Yeah,
Bro.
that movie's
Wide
fire.
receiver was the most
busting
fun
the
to
whole
play.
time.
You have less influence on the team.
Lincoln Douglas debate.
Nah, for real.
But between quarterback and
But yeah, it's
So
first.
who's
supposed
Probably
to,
quarterback
so
first.
basically the teams, it's like different teams every time, right? So are dogs better than cats? You hold up, agree or disagree.
They said dogs are better
Everybody
than
on
cats.
disagree is one team. Everybody on agree is another team.
Oh, so it's not
not-
like.
It's not like one-off things.
So, but
Oh.
wait a minute. But when
Okay.
You know what? In hindsight, Super Dabs is a little bit quicker at the play.
Same.
So then, just to make sure,
I think it's fun.
we don't have set teams. It's whoever agrees or disagrees
Yeah,
each
and
turn.
every time you on the winning team,
All right, let's just run like 5 hands of this real quick,
Right.
and then we can switch to the other one.
okay, go ahead, Sean.
I got you.
Wide receiver would be tough.
That's the thing. I like it when people actually follow the
Wide
rules.
receivers are fun as
Niggas don't like to be following the rules.
Wide receiver.
I'll be trying to make niggas like this is how the game's
the most fun.
played.
Oh yeah, I was about to say in real life it is.
In real life, you'd be ready to argue.
Ashley, you playing?
You want him over there?
Bro,
Working.
He wants to go
Mark
over
was up
there.
here.
Probably
Why?
need to be helping her.
Mark,
Yeah,
okay.
my
Why
birthday.
you getting over there? Never mind. Let's go.
Alright, so everybody
You
get
letting
ready.
them help you cook? We ain't never getting this.
Yeah.
She over there let them cook with her.
It's big auntie energy. What you talking about?
Auntie Ashley.
It's in my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account. In my bank account.
All right, y'all. Let's
So-
do this.
We pull out the next one. Let
Okay.
me write our names down.
We ain't gotta
Okay.
keep score.
Now,
bro.
isn't there one person that like has to sit
One
out?
person is the judge. It don't
Who
matter.
wants to be the judge? You want me to be the judge?
I can be the judge. I don't care.
I can sit out and be the judge.
That's what you want to do?
Why don't we just do it every turn? Like switch it every
The
turn.
judge, that's cool.
Why don't we just rotate the judge every
Hey,
turn?
let the judge just rotate around the room. Let the judge.
Nah, D said she'll be the judge. We only gonna play a couple, right?
Yeah, just rotate it.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's
All right,
good
so you
idea.
start off
I'll start off being the judge.
Judge pulls the card.
Okay. Should I put one that I like or just in the middle? Okay. Let me
Pick
see.
one random.
And then when you decide, you're supposed to switch into your teams, talk real quick. Hey, this is our reason, this is our argument. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
2 minutes.
You can't even see the whole
I'm
room.
surprised it's on this.
Oh, they're probably gonna hear the TV the most. I'm gonna see what it is.
You can put it over there.
I was gonna say, oh, it doesn't aim down. Does it aim down? So put it over on the thing right there, on the counter.
How can you read the chat?
Oh, you want to read the chat? That
We'll
makes
be
sense.
alright. It's cool.
Well, I can sit back there. If you put it right here, I can sit.
Alright, we straight. We straight.
What does this mean, Adi?
That's what people say. That's what people think I'm saying when I tell them my names. I always say, yeah, I'm like, D.
It's Adi. It's D.
What do you want?
I'll be let him like roll. Yeah.
Oh, how do you put on your card?
Huh?
What do you guys want? Just this, and then I put made like
Sure, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just enough for us to take the
Does
top.
D already have, do you want this too?
No, I'm probably fine.
Okay.
That's crazy because we had 2 bottles. I
You
should've
took
brought
my
2 bottles.
money. You gotta put it back.
Yeah,
Okay,
we really got
maybe.
2 bottles.
I know, but I was like, I don't know. I didn't think it was pretty full.
Are y'all still on? Okay, here we go.
Open up the chat.
Why is
Okay.
trying to drink this bottle from the diaper bag? Smart operator. Right. These arms and heavy is falling on the
Sweater
sweater.
already, mom, spaghetti. Okay.
Wide receiver now.
I'm
Nah,
birthing
not Luke
that.
said. Wide receiver.
Just don't hit your baby brother.
Looks like Luke's trying to get in on the conversation already, huh?
Okay.
Back to reality.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's see. This is gonna be a hot one. Okay, I wonder if these two. Okay. Okay, I'll try these two. How about okay. In most cases, no, I don't want to say. Sorry, y'all.
I'm about to put you on the next
Hey, hold on.
Some of the little topics be tough.
And I would you be able to pick which song you come out on?
I'm making some.
Yeah, whatever
Interest
song.
music though?
Yes.
Now, don't lose that
Somebody just sat on the. I think Koya just.
Come on over.
Koya just sat on the remote.
Koa. No, there ain't no remote over there.
Somebody threw up somewhere.
It's behind Shauna, ain't it?
No,
Nah, it's behind you. They suppress M&M's. Oh wait, get them off there, Uggs. You have to yell at them.
Okay, this is cool.
Alright.
I'd rather be too hot than too cold.
Yes.
Okay, too hot. Raise your hand.
I'd rather be too
Agree or
hot.
disagree?
Too hot. You'd rather be too hot than too cold.
Too hot. Too hot.
I gotta keep my opinion out of this.
Yeah,
I'd rather be.
So then what you do?
Oh, you by yourself, dude. So you can.
That's fine.
Okay.
So then we come up with our argument, you come up with yours, then we come back in.
Okay, you get 3 minutes to come up with your argument.
We don't need
We
3.
don't need 3 minutes. I got my argument ready.
Okay. All right, we
Are
gonna
we
go
all on
around.
the same page or what?
Yeah, we all said hot.
Yeah, but you gotta come up with your argument. That's
No.
what the split up is
Yeah,
for.
it's too hot and too cold.
That's what
Okay.
the split up is for. Just come up with your
Just
argument.
say
to
you got an
present.
accent.
All right,
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said 3 minutes.
Nah,
Let's see
Let me
y'all.
make sure I'm hearing this right. I'd rather be too hot than
Too
too
cold,
cold.
yes.
And I'm saying,
It said I'd rather be
Oh,
too
yeah.
hot than
Yeah.
too cold.
Okay, yeah.
See, and so if you'd rather be too cold than too hot, then you put this.
I'm just saying black people ain't supposed to call.
Well, you rather
Well, that's the thing though. I can add language stuff.
geographical.
Yeah.
That's what
But
Okay,
it depends. Now, here's just to layer this. Are we saying cold like
Okay, now.
in our
get off
home,
there
in our,
because I
you know what I
have-
mean?
You gotta decide
Because that's the
that.
thing. If I'm outside and it's cold, I don't have, you know what I mean? It just is what it is type of
At
thing.
the
Yeah.
same time, you can kind of define it.
Yeah, you can define how you want it. So that can be part of your argument.
So
Like,
that's
you know,
all I'm
if
saying.
that
I
can be
can
part of
add
your,
layers if I'm too cold, whereas if
That's
I'm
it.
hot, then I'm just hot.
that's your argument.
That's
just
true.
it. Then I'm just hot.
Okay, so is that your only? That's one.
That's where I'm
point.
starting.
That's what you're starting at. That's a good art. Do y'all have
Are
anything?
y'all
else?
throwing anything else in there?
You don't throw anything else in there?
I'm
Black
gonna
people.
say this.
All my Caucasians.
I think it's easier and
We ain't
faster.
arguing yet, babe. Hold on.
Oh. I thought y'all was
Are you
gonna
agree or disagree?
I'd rather be too hot.
Yeah.
I'm saying geographically. What else are you
bunch of
saying?
niggas.
No.
What else
I
are
feel
you
like you're more
saying?
likely to die
What
from
is it?
hypothermia.
What else are you saying?
Then what?
Because I was gonna say just
Okay.
geographically.
Okay.
Yeah, we're meant to
That's
be
valid.
That's
but
valid.
I still can't hear you.
niggas die of heat stroke all the time.
How does the okay? Wait.
You die from hypothermia. Hypothermia is the cause.
That's fair.
Okay.
For heat stroke, it's like
I'm making
dehydration.
adult drink.
Okay.
Oh, you know what it is?
What?
It's that whole 3 minutes is to come up with and present your argument.
I know.
I
That's
know.
what I said.
So
Because I mean, but he's working on his feet, so I was like, maybe he just wants to like, he knows what he wants already, like as far. But y'all
We're
like, yeah,
ready to go.
y'all ready to go too? Okay. See, I would need the whole.
But I
3
thought it
minutes.
was like you come up, you go to your corners and come back.
That's what I would
It's
do.
not.
Nah,
It's
we can
not, okay.
let's just talk it out.
All right, here we go. So, Rob, go
Mine,
ahead.
like I said, My first argument was you could add layers.
Hey, get away from them
Okay.
stairs, homie. I don't want you sliding down. I can't pick you up.
Yeah. Then on top of that, like if you're too hot, like you gotta deal with sweat, you gotta
Yes.
be sticky, you gotta do, you know what I mean? You just gotta deal with, it's too much, right? Like being too hot, in my opinion, you get overstimulated very quickly.
Yeah.
I like it.
I ain't mad at that.
So those are
That's
my,
good.
I don't know.
that's why I'm sticking with
That's
what
good.
I said.
I was more overstimulated in the winter.
Okay, now Rob, you go, the other Rob, go.
Oh, we really
You
doing
be on the,
turns?
no, you don't have to do turns. You just,
I
I'm just
whoever,
waiting on y'all.
I would rather there be a
I've been
difference.
saying, I've been stating my case this whole time.
What he presented his argument, we can jump in.
Yeah, so you can jump, I would say just everybody give one, since everybody got probably different thoughts about it, everybody give one argument.
Yeah, in the case of the sun versus the people.
Oh, y'all are aligned. Okay, so what is it?
So we good.
Niggas ain't meant to be cold. Those are
Oh,
cool.
Lord.
We're not meant to be cold.
We're not meant to be cold.
We're not meant to be cold.
Our whole people come from right by the equator where it is the hottest.
Where it's the hot.
It don't make sense. Like
People live where it's hot. People
type
don't live where
O
it's
blood types
cold.
literally don't do well the further you get from the equator.
Okay.
How many more people you see in Antarctica versus people that be in Africa?
Well, much more comfortable space.
Yeah. Life don't even be out there
What
where
you
it's
niggas
cold.
was saying,
Wait, what did you just say?
I'm gonna cut y'all real quick. What? Because I get what you're saying. However,
Plants can't survive in the cold.
this is not a.
That's true.
This is what you personally, right? This is what you personally stand on, right? And I understand why you would want to be too hot. Why you would want to be too hot. But at the same time, like, you know, I guess what I'm trying to figure out is like what happens though for you when it comes to being too hot. Like if I'm too cold, I can warm myself up.
We're just not supposed to be too hot.
I guess that's it.
Okay, so we got an argument here. Are y'all, the door is shut?
All right, door is shut.
Okay, so.
We win. Next question.
No, whatever. I was about to say, I gave you
Y'all been over here.
We're supposed to be too hot. Our very own mother and father, Adam and Eve, were not created into a cold environment.
That's fair.
That's what I'm saying.
Why would
That's
we need to
fair.
be in a cold environment?
You think they was
fair.
naked in the
That's why she's
cold?
gonna be a mother.
That's totally fair.
That's what I'm saying.
But it also doesn't say that they were.
You
that
can't
they
even be
weren't-
They
fruitful
were
in
into
the cold.
tropical perfection.
Tropical is not hot though.
I feel like
Tropical is more of like
we
it's
can
like
navigate. We can navigate being too hot better than too cold.
like the
You
it's
can
hot
find
because of the
shade.
moisture.
Can you find shade from the cold?
No!
Yeah.
Ain't no shade from the cold. Ain't no shade from the cold. Ain't no shade from the cold.
But you know what's so crazy?
That's a bar. I'm putting it in a
Even
rap.
in a cold climate, you can heat yourself up with the cold. What do you think niggas do with igloos?
You can cool yourself off in the heat.
Yeah.
With your sweat,
With a
but
fan.
like that's fair.
You guys
But
made
the
thing is though,
Natural shade.
oh, you know what?
Like that's why there's so many spicy foods in these hot
I would
areas.
rather be, but here's why I would rather be too cold than too hot. Me personally, because being a bigger man, I have to deal with sticky clothes, not wanting to come off, moving a certain
We
type
too
of
hot. We
way.
not wearing no clothes.
Whereas if I was, you can do that in your house with your wife,
I
nigga.
know, dang. You better not come out here. Hit Fishers.
Yeah, sorry, you did.
Not yet.
Up at the,
I need to go get Orange Theory.
You got a crazy black
Game
man.
Game 7.
You gonna be that nigga? You gonna be that nigga with the news? Ain't no way. That's busy. I know that nigga.
Bro, the whole city finna erupt if they win though.
These
for real.
niggas
Oh, we about to kill. We about
I'm gonna have to go
we about
home.
die.
I'm probably have to
I know. I would
Hey,
just I'll probably go downtown. Baby.
Okay, no.
I'm talking about
Hey,
ghosts.
wait. I got my argument.
Okay.
Okay. How long does it take you to warm back up versus to cool back down?
Oh, she's cooking.
That's a good argument.
And when you cold, you need the heat to get right.
'Cause
When
if
you
you-
hot, you can use the environment. We got the wind. We got the shade. God made us to provide the wind and the heat.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, now
Right,
I'm
when you
gonna.
see pictures in heaven, do you ever see anybody with a jacket?
Because
With a coat?
harder. I'm all the way
Wow,
down.
we're having a
Because when look, think about this. Because realistically, when you're cold, you cannot warm back up. Like
It
a much more treated disease because if you are dehydrated and you feel a little woozy, you just go get some water and you get in some cool area.
Yeah.
You don't always have to go to the hospital, but when you get hypothermia, it's very serious. You have to get a lot of
Got anything?
That's fair, but we're not talking about being like frozen. We're just talking about being too cold,
I
right?
got
Like
you.
it's just like
That's
your
too
temperature.
cold.
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm saying just like as far as temperature wise, like your own personal body temperature. In my opinion, like yes, I understand what y'all are saying. However, niggas sweat in the cold, and it gets hot for a nigga, even if it's cold. Like my fingers. Yeah, they'll be frozen, but they heat back up, whatever. Like, cool. But I'm just talking about my personal own body temperature, bro. Like, if we're just saying would you rather? Like, yes, it would be a would you rather too cold because I'm still sweating. I'm still hot. I can still warm up. My own body temperature warms me up. Now I can understand being smaller individuals.
Yeah.
It would be a little different. 'Cause I was also a small nigga at one point in time. But
You knew what it was. And he was trying to
I would rather just be too cold.
That was like, I can't relate.
So here we go. Let's
So
cut it off
skinny niggas
now.
All right, let's hurry up so we can get to the next question.
Okay,
Let's get to the next question.
Okay, so I would say,
Let's go. Shout out Curry in the chat.
for what
Yo, what's up?
Rob has said, Rob has made very good arguments that
What do you want to do? I know you're not proud of judge in his favor.
are you listening? I'm not done.
I think you gotta count.
I didn't say
That's so black.
You know your name is Rob too.
Okay, Rob. So I think that Rob made very good points in the fact that he said, you know, it takes, it's very good to put on layers. You can always put on layers. You can always put on something over what you've got to keep you warm, to keep you out of the cold. So it's better to be too cold than too hot because it's just the hot. Okay, anyway, I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, but he made good points. And then the other are the ones that agree with it'd rather be too hot than too cold, said that they think that Negroes, they think that Negroes are prone to be in the heat and they are very close to that's why we're very close to the equator. People are more comfortable versus being in the Antarctic where there's total opposites. So it was very close, and I commend Rob for going on his own, even though 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 to 4 is very hard odds. But I'm gonna have to go with the agrees.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna have to go with the agrees.
You can put some.
They made a good point. They made good points. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the agrees this time.
All right, next.
Okay. Next,
We'll
you
do a
want to
couple
be the judge?
We'll do a couple more. That was all official.
I know, but
Yeah.
I don't want
That was all official. Yeah. Give us a full synopsis.
Oh, this is good. This is good. Actually, it's not.
Okay, here.
Go ahead.
I don't want to do it.
They haven't even seen the show.
What is it?
what I'm saying.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the
I've not seen full blown episodes. That's the part I know the one where he's like.
Yeah, it's actually which one's better.
I've seen that card before.
I haven't seen that one.
Which one's better, The Office or Parks and Rec? It's The Office.
It's definitely
What is it?
It's
What?
not even close. It was The Office or Parks and Rec. It's the answer is The Office.
We're not even gonna go there.
Oh, this is the one I want. I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
This is the one I want.
Okay, I know what it says, but I can't find it.
What did it say?
It said preheating is necessary.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Preheating is what?
Preheating is necessary.
Absolutely.
Preheating.
Yes, it is.
I agree.
Oh,
It literally cooks
it's
different.
not.
It literally cooks different.
Oh, preheating your oven?
Yeah.
That's
No,
what this is
you can put it in
about. You. Goodbye.
No, if you're getting a pizza, you can put it in there right away.
Go ask.
Like you
Ashley does that because she doesn't like to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just
Rob,
go.
where you at with it?
Ashley, are you going by yourself on the
You know what?
Yeah.
I got an argument.
Oh my God.
The ears may get closed, but
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
The thing is,
Oh my God, I know where this is going. Go
you
ahead.
can
Oh,
enter,
God.
you can enter the
No, I'm
oven
out.
before it's preheated. But do you enjoy it as much?
Oh my God.
It's not the
I'm done.
same. It needs to get preheated.
I'm done.
Okay.
What is he talking about?
You know what he's talking
I
about.
know what he's talking about,
I'll
but
be taking her back too.
He's got kids.
But okay, I forgot what I said.
Not 1, 2, 3, but
Okay,
Why are we
late.
talking about that? I thought we was talking about
no,
us.
because it's a
Do
metaphor.
we want to make it about flying or do we want to make it about
okay. To be
We don't
very
even call this stuff the oven around here. No.
Since you ain't had a bun in it yet.
because I'm a no.
to be PG.
Yes.
To be PG. It just doesn't cook properly, and it does take longer if you put it in there. If you don't.
Are we talking about?
We're talking about actual
We're talking
cooking.
about
Okay,
actual
thank
cooking.
you,
Yeah,
God. I'm like,
It's
what are we
kind of
talking
funny now
about?
because the whole thing.
I know, it's just like, you
The
know.
whole thing off. Leave it to Rob, man. Thank you, Ashley.
Because parts of it do not cook properly.
This is Rob.
Thanks.
I still have one.
This is host Ashley right here. I see you.
No, I used the what? Trying to ask if you wanted one.
Yes.
Here you go.
No, I'm straight. I got this.
I'm gonna make
What's-
another one.
What's
Yeah.
Girl, no, you better sit your tail down. I'm
It's,
fine.
it's a lot. It's orange juice,
Duck.
lemon juice, firework popsicle.
Firework popsicle.
Yeah.
like the actual popsicle? You
Pineapple,
grabbed
Cabo, and watermelon, slushy mix.
Okay.
So it should be sweet.
It was thoughtful. She spent about.
You wanna know why?
You really spent about 30 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, I got some lunch on. Devin, what do you want?
We're giving her more time to think of her answer.
Who, me?
You're the only one that disagree.
Oh, okay. So honestly, I have to make an argument.
Well, you agree? Oh, you should.
So,
I'm talking about D.
so
So
honestly,
Ashley and D are the only ones that's on this.
You disagree? You disagree?
I'm the judge.
Oh, I was about to say.
Dang.
So what? You're the only one.
I'm the judge.
You the only disagree. Everybody else is agreed.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Let Ashley go, y'all, because she's the
Come on
only
now.
one that disagrees.
You got this.
I was gonna ask you with caution.
okay, so honestly, I got you guys.
Can
they have-
feel?
Can they?
Bomb pops for the kids and all, y'all.
Hey,
Popsicles for the kids and all.
D, bomb popper. I just saw what you did. I can't stand it. Bomb popper.
At this point in time, they're gonna jump you if you don't give it to them. You already showed it.
I know. I'm looking. I'm scared for both of our safety.
Look at them. Don't look at us. Look
No,
at
because
them.
I already put it in y'all. That's the reason why.
Well, they was already ready to jump.
Yeah,
you.
one of them. I don't know who. One of them came to me and said, "I think I should have popsicles."
That's
Look, he's
hilarious.
already
That's
dancing, bro. Look, Carter already
It's over.
dancing.
You know already. They already know what time it is. Oh,
You gonna get that messy stuff all on your messy jersey if you
Wait,
don't take
is
it
there
off.
tequila in there?
yep.
That's gonna
Yeah.
drip on you.
I couldn't even tell.
Maybe it just tastes like water now.
It tastes like someone on vacation.
D, I'm gonna.
It seems like something I would have on vacation. They're like, man, there's pineapple in that, and I'll just spit it out.
Hey, go ahead, take some steps.
But did you
Yeah,
like it
but all
though?
the like when you go on vacation, like to
But there's no pineapple.
Oh,
mangoes,
he said
everything
it's
has
in
And
my
I'm being.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me, please make mine about mine. Yeah.
Nah,
That's
that
really
right
hard
leg
too
just
in
ain't
a
ready
tropical
yet.
place.
because they don't ever list the ingredients.
Oh,
Yeah.
darling, you missed
Sure, I'll
it.
take the
She
special
was making a
one.
face at you. You was like,
But D,
Let me see. It's Koya. Koya.
I'm about to say, I thought you
Koa,
said
I'm sorry.
I said you could say Coco.
like that.
Oh no, I
Sorry,
was like,
call him Coco.
Koa.
he
You
said it
can
has
tell me
pineapple.
what
Oh no, he said it has pineapple. I said no, give it here.
Oh, I thought you said.
Man, what do y'all got
I
going
don't
on?
know. No, I said
He's
give
like,
it
she's
here.
funny.
Oh.
She's a funny lady.
Just like y'all know, it is 7:13.
Hey.
Oh, that kind of
You guys, what the heck are you guys doing? Oh my god, that is so scary. What are you guys doing?
Well, you guys take a picture of us?
They just sitting there eating their popsicles, but I think they're just like staring at her.
You guys, what? Ashley scared me. I just turned around and they're all like, they all turned this way.
You make the popsicles. You're their new safety.
What in the world? That was so
Don't do
strange.
anything you say for
Actually,
It's like you feed some pigeons.
Yeah, you just watch yourself.
You feed the
6 to 8
stray
hours
cats and
in
keep
place.
coming back.
They gang up on you.
Come on, y'all.
That's the same for both of y'all.
Come on, y'all.
We about to go, cause you take it too long.
No.
Oh,
No, I
What is it?
Behind you. Christian's right over here and sounding around like this. What the heck?
Nah, he did that on purpose.
Okay.
That one I know for sure.
Okay.
Nah,
well, I'm
You know what?
saying-
Y'all could definitely dress y'all kids up as the, what are they called? The others from the us.
Oh,
The
like
tether.
little red jacket.
Yeah.
You know what? That's a good idea.
You never seen us?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Yeah.
Jordan Peele.
No.
It's with the who the African
Who the
Filipino.
No, I did not watch it. The only movie I watched was Get Out. And I was forced to watch that.
I must have watched it one time.
I don't do horror movies.
Bro, they were
That's
trying
really
to.
not, that wasn't horrible. It was more suspense.
Yeah, it was a horrible movie.
No, but D doesn't like it. It's kind of creepy with things like.
Oh.
I don't do the creepy stuff either when
The
things
last
are
horror
too
movie I
similar to what I believe reality to be.
Oh, you don't like that.
So it's a little like stuff
You come
like
here and get
Us.
away from the
Too
world.
close to home.
Yeah, and then the one with Keke Palmer, like those, they're a little bit too
I still haven't seen it. What is it called? One with Keke Palmer. What is it?
I don't know.
How is that? The
No,
definition
no,
of
I haven't seen
triggering means that it's something that is
I haven't
happening.
seen that one either.
But no one really talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Got memories.
Okay. I was like, that's all I was gonna say. I was like,
Guys, what was the
like you're,
question?
I think
that
a
you
lot of
went
his
to a
movies are
foreign
starting
place.
to do the same thing.
It'll like trigger anxiety that I already have.
They took off their heads.
No, but I do want to see him.
It already exists in me.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I was
girl,
thinking
I'm just afraid
Take
of
off
Him
it.
is either good or terrible. It depends on how
Those
it depends
things
on
already exist. And I'm
Marlon
like, I don't watch
Wayans.
a movie that makes me really feel like that could happen and like
Right.
kind of personify.
I think him is going to be good because
Thank
of.
you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Wait, show the stream.
Did
Show
you
the
watch
stream.
Yeah, show the screen.
Show
Turn
the
around
stream,
real quick.
Ashley. Show the stream. Make sure.
On the
Turn around. This
Ashley,
way.
no, she's
counter.
doing it. She's
You're
doing
already
it on
in the
purpose.
stream, so just turn
She's doing it on
on.
purpose.
You're already there.
Oh! I thought they were trying to say.
That's probably
Ashley,
worth
what?
No.
What do you? Which one are you guys?
Ashley, they said show the stream.
Say yes, chat.
Yes, chat.
It's not a photo.
Give it to D.
She's like,
Is it pineapple?
No, I can make it a photo.
It is just.
Take a
Wait
photo.
on.
That's
Let me
the
see.
thing.
It's the
It's
strawberry
always
honey.
gotta- Even if nobody's
Strawberry
watching,
honey
you
and
can watch later.
watermelon. You're okay with
Facts.
watermelon, right?
No,
Okay.
big facts.
No, this is good.
Trying to get one of these times.
it's delicious.
But that's why I want to
You
do a
gotta
cocktail
ask.
party for July.
It's-
Ashley,
it's
and I
not
can make like
basic,
all the
right.
cocktails. I want to make red, white, and blue jello shot.
Wait a minute, are you doing
I should've
a
brought
4th of July,
the 24th.
party over here?
I'm not gonna do
I should've
a
even
party.
bought it.
I'm gonna do
Hey,
a
man.
cocktail night.
Hey, man,
Hey,
we're gonna get over there.
Hey, you know what, bro?
That's
I
You
just
don't
made
have
the cocktail
a
party
guy's
because
night
You learn
to
how to
watch
do small and big
So watch
things.
what?
That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
Yeah,
movie
well, the
theater.
thing is,
That's
I just
fine.
want to do cocktails.
The movie
honestly.
him.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
another
do
Jordan
like
Peele
the red.
But that's what I'm
velvet,
thinking.
chocolate
I
chip
need
strawberry,
to-
and
I-
then
I-
the white
what
chocolate,
note is
then
too
the middle
sci-fi
is red, and then the top
of
is
what he
blue.
does.
And then I want to do like.
Because it was like an alien movie,
drink,
right? Like
and
That's all you
nobody.
have to
I
do
didn't
to make
see
your party
anything.
awesome. This is
That's
awesome right
literally
here.
nothing. That's
Well,
what
why
we
would
like.
I
That's
we
good.
went
I've seen
somewhere?
clips. It's
It's
like
like
this weird. Like
about 2 days ago.
Yeah.
no,
They have
not
Breakfast
him.
with the
So
Wolves.
him is
You said
is
you went to a new
is a
Oh, no,
thriller
it's not
based
that.
on the idea of a young quarterback
No.
It was
meeting
that weekend,
his
but yeah, they have
Did
the
y'all get
idol. That's what
They have
And
some
the
like
professional
orange
quarterback,
watermelon juice.
the veteran professional quarterback is like.
That's the only reason I
Basically,
started, because I took that
Like,
one
you
out.
really want to be, if you want the lifestyle you have to live, you have to give up your
That's my
basically who
favorite.
you are. You have to sacrifice yourself.
That's probably my favorite
But
candy.
people
except
also
for ring
mentioned-
pops.
That's
Ring
cool.
pops.
They said that someone said
Probably some baby bottle
CTE
pop.
is the villain.
Oh, baby bottle
Hey,
pops.
That's
Oh,
what
that's
Do you
they
want
said.
anything?
The one that's gonna play.
Do you want
Because
anything?
what they're trying to
Yeah, he's
insinuate.
got a high note. He's grabbing a high note.
That's all you want? Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
but
I'm not trying to kill
Yeah.
them before the
That's
game.
the picture.
Like,
I
oh,
was
I
like,
am.
a simple
What?
shot.
Hold on,
I got it right.
Bartender, can I get another shot?
That's
You got
Hey,
it.
Taylor, what
Off
up,
the
Taylor?
ass.
What up,
What's happening?
But I'm saying,
Oh,
those
yeah,
are
it's fire.
CTE is supposed to be
Let
the
me taste it,
victim
actually.
too.
Okay,
I mean, the villain.
This one
So I'm
has.
interested to see how CTE is gonna
Okay.
play
Be
into it.
careful.
Like I've never
I'm just
had
saying, in the screens, whatever, you know, early
Huh?
screenings, that is like interesting to see that CTE played a big role in it.
delicious.
Because I think what's scary about it is how real it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I think the
For the
concept.
simple is definitely.
I think the best type of cinema when it comes to supernatural stuff is realistic things brought to the extreme.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that's
But,
Like, all right, like this
I-
nigga's
like, for
strong,
my
like
blood for- I've
an
been
actually
looking
nigga
up,
picking up
those,
cars, like
like,
how that plays
And
layer
into it, like
drinks, how to layer them.
split.
You know, you
Like
can
how
put red in
Split
the
is like,
bottom
alright,
and
this
it's
nigga's not
heavier
doing
than
nothing too
everything else.
crazy.
I've been looking at
But it's
those.
exaggerated.
I want to do
Split's
some
the one
like
to do
fiber
Oh, with
ones
Mr.
with
Glass,
some
the
fireworks
Mr.
on the
Yeah.
top, then the ones
Like
with
that
the.
nigga was just like,
I don't
man, I'm
need
finna
to
just
Oh, I
blast
want
the wall.
everybody
Like,
to come over just
low key, the
just
way
for
he
like,
ran up a regular
because the
thing
drone
to
show
do
is
it,
literally
he
right
was,
here.
you know?
Yeah.
Like he
So
had a
I
split
want everybody
personality
to
that
come
changed
and
his,
Yeah.
like the
have
way
a
he
little
did things.
cocktail
too.
night.
That's interesting.
Oh,
So
no.
I like stuff like
Oh,
that.
you
Like
want
it's like,
this?
alright.
Man,
It's like
At
what's the word? It's
like
like it's not Fable, but
at
it
the
could be in the
place down the
Fable
street.
realm.
Yeah.
Might as well not even finish this game.
They had
Game starts in
the
40 minutes.
No, they had orange
Yeah,
juice.
we're
Like,
probably not.
But it's literally 5 minutes.
Alright, y'all.
It's
Yeah,
right over there.
we got 10 minutes, y'all.
Yeah,
Before we
ten
head out.
Answer the question.
It was fire.
Literally,
What is it?
literally
I
5
forgot.
minutes around the clock.
I'm drinking now, so.
Well,
Preheating the oven
versus.
Oh, okay.
is
It's important. It's
necessary.
necessary.
It's okay. As far as the word necessary, no, it's not necessary to cook your food. Like as far as like you
Cook your food?
Cook your food.
She said it's not necessarily preheat to cook your food.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's not
okay.
necessary.
Yeah.
You can put it in whenever it will still cook. I mean, the word necessary is the one that I'm kind of questioning about because it's like it's not necessary to cook your food. Your food can still cook. Now, if it's gonna be better or worse or whatever, that's whatever. But you can still cook it. It's
Okay.
cookable.
Okay, so
You did it stinky.
Let's say yes. He's tired. He's
What was
going
y'all about to say about it?
What?
but,
Your argument for the whole
well,
thing.
For
yeah,
preheating being
my
necessary?
argument would just be that I have personally a personal testimony that I have a personal testimony of, but I have used the oven before, and it's also dependent on what kind of oven you have. But I've used certain kinds of ovens before, like a older oven,
What?
and if you don't preheat it,
Talk to him.
it's over.
Ooh. And
If you
nobody
don't
likes it.
preheat it, it's over. It's not going to cook thoroughly.
Take for example a Tostino's pizza, right? If you don't preheat it, it takes longer. In the middle doesn't cook properly.
My thing is simple.
That's
I think I was just gonna say if you turn the package over and it said preheat the oven, the original vision, preheat the oven. It's not hard.
What the instructions say?
It's
No,
not preheat the oven.
whenever we cook, he's by the book and I'm improvise every single time.
Nigga, they came up with a
What's wrong,
formula.
nephew?
They've been selling it longer. They know what they're doing. I didn't come up with it.
Come
They
on.
did. They said preheat. Okay.
But you don't have to do that.
Come on.
It's necessary.
Oh,
I'm
but
just
he's really
saying.
out here.
If you wanna enjoy the food the way that the producer imagined and envisioned it to be enjoyed, and they put that on the back of the package.
You gotta stop.
But is it true though that you can always upgrade something
Yeah.
Trust me, yeah.
based
I
on
just know
what
what
you
he
add?
needs and that's all
So
we
say
can
for
cover.
instance a pepperoni pizza has pepperoni and cheese. You can add some olives. You can upgrade it. You know what I'm saying? So not saying that the manufacturer is always the best. You can add, or you can add
They
seasoning.
had an
I add a little garlic to mine, a little onion powder.
What are we talking about now? We got.
But here's my question. All right, if you've ever worked in,
I got this
if
dope
you've
recipe
ever,
that I was thinking
if
about.
you've ever worked in food service,
What?
the first
I
thing
got
that
this
you
dope
do
recipe that I'm thinking
after you gather all your ingredients before you
Yeah,
cook
everything.
anything is turn the oven on.
Mhm.
Every time.
Hey.
You're always turning the oven on.
That's true.
It's like before you
I'm
do
just
anything
letting
else.
everybody know if you worked in food
Turn the
service,
oven.
if you work
That's
anywhere
true.
and they have an oven, one of the first things you do is turn the oven on. Turn it on to whatever.
Not at Starbucks.
Because here's the thing.
That oven was-
It's Starbucks.
No,
Here's the thing.
but they have hot food.
Going from 0
Starbucks,
to
that's like
360,
Oh, microwave.
0 to 365,
It's like an oven,
375,
though,
and you just
You
toss
do
it
it.
in there.
Yeah.
But it's
Right
a
away. It just
It's
doesn't.
a-
what kind of oven is it?
There's no way that it's gonna.
no.
I mean, not conventional.
No.
All right, let's go
I don't
ahead,
think it's a
Judge.
professional either.
All right,
It's
Judge.
like a toaster oven. I
Why
think.
would you guys have not changed my mind on preheating the oven? I will give it to the agrees
Right.
because I feel like, you know.
Wait.
We went back to the point of, they had a good argument, okay, this is how it's intended to be used. Maybe your preference is different as is ours from yours, but this is how it's intended to use, that would be the best result. okay, you like your shit undone. I don't know. That's how y'all would say it. I think my food's perfectly fine when I'm a freaky. But because, like I said, because you took it back,
It's perfectly fine.
The plan for instruction.
Oh, I have an additional point to make. Wait,
Too late. It's
Wait a
being
minute before
done.
you say
We
that.
have 6 minutes left.
No, wait a
Right, we
minute.
gotta
Can I
get-
say the final
No,
verdict?
we moving
Because,
on.
because also, okay, as a woman too, you may be doing other stuff. You may be doing a million other things.
So you have
And you need to just
As a woman,
put
the
it
person
in.
cooking.
And you
There
need
goes
to
the
just
sleepy.
put it in.
There goes the sleepy.
And go do something else and come back and edit it.
What you
Just
talking
say
about?
add to it.
Yeah, as soon as
I don't know that.
It's time to go to sleep.
He be tired. He be like, oh, you tired?
Oh, he probably
Let's
wearing
go
some
play.
clothes.
I have
Sit
to
down
go
and
to
not eat.
He needs himself a bottle and he
Because it
not.
was 4 against 1.
Is a bottle good for
That's
you?
hard. It's hard to.
They
Maybe
just
it's
want
hard.
other people couldn't get there.
You're gonna be hungry.
Okay,
regardless
Ashley,
of
it's your
something you
turn.
I would have given it to you. I actually would have gave it to Ashley because she said the word
Necessary.
necessary.
That's what was getting me. But then I also said, I don't know. I really feel like the creators intended it to be necessary, which is why they tell you.
Yeah.
From their perspective,
It
it
is
is necessary. Otherwise,
necessary.
I wouldn't bring it on.
Well, they
I wouldn't
wouldn't
have
put it
told
on
you.
the
Sorry
package.
about that.
I wouldn't have told you.
But I also don't believe we have to use things intended by the creator.
Right.
We already messed that up as humans.
Oh, wow.
Oh, now we do
Hey,
it.
now we're getting deep.
Got you.
So I wasn't allowed to.
We already
She
got
said Adam and Eve did not follow the instructions. Adam and Eve did not preheat their oven.
They
Glory.
And now we gotta work with what was already cooked
Oh,
by somebody else.
Ah, yeah.
Hold on,
You
talk.
talking now.
Last one.
You
Last
talking.
one.
All right.
Being famous makes your life harder.
Oh.
Yes.
Being famous makes your
Absolutely.
life harder.
Harder than my current life?
Oh, that's a
oh,
big
being
comparison.
famous.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yes, it does. Agree.
Yes. Being famous.
It makes it harder, yeah.
Being famous makes it harder. I'm going to
1000%.
agree. I'm going to agree.
Thinking, being famous
Well,
makes your
you
life
know
harder.
what? I'm
Nope,
an
the word is
avid
famous.
anti-famous person. I would hate to be.
I agree.
The word is
That's not the
famous.
question.
The word is
Yeah, but it's
famous.
because I think
There's
it's gonna be hard.
benefits
Word
to
is
both,
famous.
but
Okay.
I
The
agree.
word is
I'm with
famous.
Sean. Who else disagreeing with me?
I'm
Being
with you guys.
famous
Okay.
makes your life harder. Agree.
For me, I based it off of, I guess I was taking it. For me,
Yeah.
I based it off
Go
my
ahead.
current life, right? So on my
Wait, who's
current
judging?
life-
You're judging. You don't get to vote.
Yeah, you don't get to vote.
Oh no!
3 minutes.
Okay, come on, judge. Let's
on
all
my
go.
current life, I feel like I don't have a lot of issues. But if I was famous, I'd have a lot more issues.
Okay.
I'd have a lot more issues, a lot more things to be worried about.
Right.
A lot more things that would make my life complicated that don't exist in my current life because I'm not famous and I don't have thousands of people watching my every move.
Right.
So I'm
Not
allowed to
yet.
make mistakes. I'm allowed to have my husband go to jail for a dog. I'm allowed to do those things.
Right.
Whereas if I was famous, that would be
You
adding
would've got
a whole another level of foolishness to my. And now my only concern is finance.
Yeah.
That only solves that problem theoretically.
Bro, I need to. I ain't went through that. I
Because anytime I say famous or money. You know what I'm saying? Every day. Don't nobody.
I don't want the fame.
Nobody, you gotta be no
That's what I've been told.
Actually, you've got to be.
Okay, wait, I'm the judge. I'm not supposed to be saying.
Okay,
Keep going. You go next.
All right, so we're doing
wait,
it.
no. Let the whole agree.
Let the whole
agree say what they got.
Yeah, and then me and
You
Sean will go.
disagree?
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay, I disagree.
Okay, so being famous
That's rich coming from you.
makes life
Like,
harder.
you go.
Because
That's
of
rich.
okay, here's the thing about being famous, right? You have to keep up appearances. People are always, I won't say always, but you know what I mean? You have to worry about, okay, if I step outside, what am I going to get into today from people that have eyes on me?
Right.
Your kids can't grow up with a regular life. My current life is hard because I'm broke.
Right, that's what I said.
It's because I'm
Your
broke. It ain't got nothing to
kids,
do with, I've dealt with like local, attention. I've never been like famous, but I've had local
Right.
attention.
Right.
And it's definitely harder because like people want to see somebody that is doing better than them be on their level. You know what I mean? That they are imagining is doing better than them, being on their level. So anything to you know, it's kind of like with Jesus, right? What they used to try to do with him was, okay, well, if you're so great, we hear about all these great things that you're doing, then,
So famous.
then like, saying like, bro, why not do them? Why, you know what I mean? If you such an, if like, when he was going to Calvary or whatever, they was mocking him, trying to make it seem like, well, if you're supposed to be the king of the Jews, you know what I'm saying? Like, show us, prove us. But it was like so many, you know what I mean?
So bad.
And people were talking about him, you know, and it was like, nah, bro, you just regular. You want us. You know what I mean? So it's like, trust me, y'all want me getting that bag. God put that oil on me now. But that's the thing though, right? Like, that's just what that's my argument, right? Like, being famous is harder because you have to keep up appearances, you have to, and you can still be yourself, but even just that little bit of humanity causes people to try to create a situation out of nothing. So,
y'all gonna have to really try to beat him because go ahead. Y'all cannot collaborate.
Yes, you
Y'all
can.
have to.
That's the whole point of the game.
they
They still chose not to.
yeah, we just don't.
So I was gonna say because I agree too.
What is it?
Stop yanking on him. You're yanking too hard.
No, we're gonna watch the game in a little bit. I mean, my kind of thing is the same thing Rob said. I kind of just feel like the thing about being famous, one, you can be famous and not rich.
Did you eat your popsicle? Was it good?
You can be famous and not wealthy. So that's the true thing too.
Exactly.
But also, once you become famous, there's this weird line that's never defined that you become a public figure. Which is like, all right, if you're not famous, it's okay to have a little bit too many drinks, you stumbling around, and you just go home. It's not bad. But when you're a public figure, people see that, you're like, oh, he's setting a bad example for the kids around the world. And you're like, what? I can't have no drink in my home and do this and that, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's why it makes life a little bit harder, because it's like, it's always been stuff you didn't even set yourself up for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm so glad I wasn't famous when I was young, y'all.
It's like Charles Barkley.
I would have been like, no, like you cannot make a mistake when you're famous.
Well, I'll give you an example, right? There's a football player, right, that I just saw a video of, Jamar Chase. He's a football player, one of the like top 3 receivers in the league in the NFL. He was on a flight. He was covering his face up, and this guy recorded him because he told him like, I'm not signing any autographs. And he's like, because I want to keep a low profile. And the dude's like trying to mock him like, oh, you're a bad guy because you're not signing autographs. But like, there's a time and place for stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I
like,
mean?
what?
And that's not what
That's
else.
crazy.
You have people all the time that do that, right? Where it's like, I'm with my family.
Bro.
I don't have, like, this is
And
not.
it's like,
And it's like you taking extra energy trying to go off on people.
no, that's what
Like,
it is.
no.
People believe because you're famous, you're public property.
That's it.
That's what it is.
It starts at 8.
Okay,
People
we
live
We might
there
have
because
to
you're
walk.
public
If we
property.
don't, if we didn't park, we might have to walk.
Yeah, because honestly, the
strollers-
parking
I can
down there,
drive.
you're not gonna find-
I can drive the kids over there and walk back.
We
and
still have
forth.
the parking lot. We can park at the
Oh,
parking
that
lot.
makes sense.
I can drive the kids over, or busy. We can drive the kids over there and walk back
Yeah, that makes sense.
together.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna drive. We're gonna drive y'all.
Yeah, let's start moving.
So it can be whoever in the car with.
Okay.
Okay, y'all gonna have to hurry
But
up.
you have all the parking
Okay,
garages and the parking garages for free.
Devin.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I said it's not necessarily harder. It's just different.
Okay.
It's different.
All right, chat. We out. We about to go to the watch party. If I get a good chance to be able to go live, I might go live. I can't make no promises
Okay, we
though.
talked about the
We
wealth.
out of here.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Peace.